come in and we're going to have fun and we're going to have a good time and we're going to have fun picking up trash on the side of the road. Can you have fun picking up trash on the side of the road? Yes. Sure you can. Sure you can. I've had fun picking up trash on the side of the road. Sometimes it got picked up 3-4 times, but we had fun. You know? It's all about how the attitude we take when we do that.
Does the leader set the attitude, or does the leader mold?
I believe the leader sets the attitude. The reason I say that is because it's really hard to deal with me when I'm having fun. When I'm having fun and I'm directing the trash pickup, it's really hard. People want to get away from you. If they're bound and determined not to have fun, they want to get away from you. If they stay close to you, pretty soon they're having fun too. Pretty soon they're seeing that things can happen this way. Okay? Once the leader starts making those decisions and starts encouraging others to have fun and do things as well, I believe they set the attitude. They set the tone. So they set that direction. You know, does it work on everybody?
I'll get you when you come down on Thursday.
Sister Phyllis is still going to tell me about, you know, the x-rays on her hip or whatever. So we're still going to deal with some of
I
that.
wanted to go like to a mall.
Because the members will adopt that attitude. You know, as we start having fun, they're going to have fun. You know, not all of us are as bold as Brother Pete and put it in the newspaper. If you're going to be negative, don't come. We all thought that once or twice, haven't we? Okay? But isn't that the way it is? No, we don't want to deal with the negative, so we deal with the positive. And we're going to stay positive. Okay? Play. This is my favorite one. Does everybody like to play? How many play golf?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can call that golf.
I thought you were.
So which hole do you shoot at, though?
Which grade do you actually go for?
I got to play golf, and Rich was in the group in front of me. We were at the first annual youth golf tournament. It's a good thing they didn't keep score. Okay, I'm with Pete, and we're on the hole behind him. All of a sudden, he looks over, and Rich is teeing off, and here's the hole over here, and Rich is shooting this way. The hole over there. And Rich shoots, and Pete goes, they're shooting at their own hole. So he goes over and tells them, Rich was the last one to shoot. All four of them had to go over and get their balls and come back. Play. Now, why would play be important?
You're not going to be worth 2 cents if you don't enjoy what you're doing. So have fun.
I can't agree more. You got to have fun. And the play is when we have fun. What about that? Does play promote this?
They both promote each other.
They do, don't they? They do. Because what we want to do is I want to get to know all of you guys. You know, I've known you what? 3 hours. Okay? So I want to get to know you. So let's have some fun. And by the way, we're going to have some fun later. So the executive committee cannot leave until after the fun. All right? Because we're going to have some fun together later. So that we can get to know each other. So that we can have that friendship and that fellowship. How about this one? Do families play together? Happy ones do, don't they? Some do. Some do. So, is it fun, Marty, when you put everybody into a van and drive to California from Montana? Sometimes. Until you break down on I-5. I say that to Marty because Marty and Joyce took, I don't know, how many loads to different youth activities? Yeah. I mean, they would drive hours, 10, 12 hours to go to these leadership conferences, these, we call ours Western Regional Conference. Yes. So see, those are some fun times. That's the family atmosphere. Now, can anybody think of an organization that includes the whole family?
I don't know about that.
The Grange, the church. So see, those are the only ones that I know of. We have Junior Grange, we have the youth, we have We have the whole family can be involved.
Rusty,
No.
add this on extending your livelihood or your life itself. Fun, smiles and fun.
Yeah. You could add a lot to that, couldn't you? You really could. And when we're talking about this, and you take this back to your Grange, you can apply this back down to your family if you'd like, or to your work or whatever, because it fits. It really does work. When you apply this, you guys start asking each other, what would be fun? What would be something that you would put under the play category here? And let the group start talking. Let them see, because number one, that's your Grange, it's your community. It's going to be different in each community, isn't it? We're all members of the Grange, but do we know two Granges that are alike? No, we're all in different communities. So we all have different things. So when you take this back and you work together, you're putting together these meetings for next week, you want to make sure that that group does all these things and works together. Okay?
Guaranteed to catch her on the way down.
Make their day. Now this was point number 3. Make their day. Now, when we're out talking to everybody tomorrow, if we get to talk to everybody tomorrow, let's just say that we're going to, okay? Have a positive attitude, exactly. So we're out visiting with everybody tomorrow. I want you to make sure that your attitude is right, that we're having fun, playing together. But when we're talking to that person, I want you to make their day. What would make their day? Ed, what would make your day in the grocery line?
Be the only one in the line.
Exactly. Doesn't it make your day when you're like the 5th guy in line and all of a sudden somebody comes up and goes, I can help you over here, sir. I mean, you run to be the first guy in line. Makes your day, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So what can we do to make their day? When we're talking to them tomorrow, we're inviting them to a Grange meeting, what can we do? Anybody think of anything?
Act like it.
Yeah. They need to feel important. Okay? They need to feel important. They need to feel that you think they're important. Okay? When we're talking in our Grange, we're talking to our members, we want to make sure that they feel important. Do we have Grange members that come to Grange that don't feel important? Why? Why don't they feel important?
Nobody's
big one.
verbally told them that they were important and they were appreciated.
That too.
They've been coming for years, and nobody has asked them for something they would like.
Exactly. Nobody's listened to them either.
Or they've done something and they get criticism because they've done it, but they know that they've done a good job at it.
And I think there's those that have gotten criticism for doing a job, and so then they feel that they can't do a job. And we put them down so hard. Okay? We're not making their day. We're not making them feel important.
One of the Methodist churches where I was the pastor, the lady who became the president of the board, the Sunday school superintendent, told me one day, she was a young woman, a little girl, she came to that church, and she offered to set tables for a supper one night. And she did it, and she was told she did it wrong, and she went home and cried. On the way home, she said, God, I'll go to that church to worship, but I'll never do another thing in that church. Thankfully, her attitude changed. Now she's the chairman of the board and the Sunday school superintendent.
Yeah.
But she was hurt. She was really hurt because she never offered again.
And that's so sad that happens. Because we're not letting our members feel important. Now, are there things, we all have skills. Okay? I'm not a good reader. I told Ed that it took me 3 hours to read a book. It took him 30 minutes. Okay? So if we need something read fast, don't ask me, go ask Ed. Okay? I'm not good at that. Am I okay getting up in front of talking in front of people? Yeah. I don't have a problem with that.